The European Commission is sounding the alarm. Extraordinary security measures are to be implemented in areas of Poland where cases of bird flu have been detected. However, the poultry industry claims that the Commission's actions are disproportionate to the actual situation. The solutions proposed by Brussels could cause losses measured in the billions, not just in the poultry industry, but in the entire economy. All this could be groundwork for the EU signing a deal with Mercosur, flooding the European market with cheap, low-quality poultry and other produce. Over the past 2 months, 73 outbreaks of bird flu have been confirmed in Poland. This disease occurs at similar rates in other EU countries. Despite that, the European Commission is only taking action in Poland. It is blatantly obvious that the EU is taking advantage of this whole bird flu situation to target one of Europe's biggest poultry industries. Brussels wants to cover areas in the Kujawsko-Pomorskie, Łódzkie, Mazowieckie, Warmińsko-Mazurskie and Wielkopolskie provinces with emergency security measures. However, a final decision on the matter is expected next week. These extraordinary measures, the kind that the European Commission has never done anywhere in Europe to this extent before, that is, shutting down poultry production altogether for an unknown period of time because of avian influenza, will be the destruction of a huge industry. These restrictions will not only hit the poultry industry, but also packaging plants, cold storage and transport companies. And in the end, it is the consumer who will bear the brunt. Grain producers will also have problems. 25% of our grain production goes to feed poultry, so we will have excess production. Polish farmers object to being singled out by the European Commission because bird flu has been present in every country for a long time. For almost 10 years now, basically all countries that have a large poultry industry have been living and functioning under this epidemiological rigour and this epidemiological risk. This virus accompanies us and is transmitted by wild birds, but it also affects poultry farms in Poland, as in every country. So, why such a focus on Poland by the European Commission? This is all solely to prepare for the signing of a trade deal with Mercosur in South America. According to this deal, poultry will flow from Mercosur member countries in South America into Europe and is to come and replace Polish poultry. In Hungary, despite a similar epidemiological situation, the European Commission is not proposing such restrictions. In France, there were more than 1,000 outbreaks of bird flu in 2022, and no restrictions were introduced, but poultry were allowed to be vaccinated. It seems to be planned to go in a particular direction. It's certainly not proportional, and it's certainly not fair. The current Polish government's passivity towards the European Commission is worrying. Many worry that this could be caused by vested interests.